Okay, it's Pundit Jay here in the bushes for Full-Time Devils. And listen, I'm here to spy on training and see what goes down. Because listen, whatever went down last week before training came to fruition against City, didn't it? And Spurs, you know what I'm saying? So this is the place for me. So I'm in a bush and I'm going to watch and see what goes on. First out, we got the goalkeepers. Romero, look at him still talking about the derby. Look at the smile on his face. Tightening his gloves. Look at everyone smiling. This is what I mean. This is what a big win does. It puts you in good spirits, do you know what I'm saying? So listen, this is Manchester United training. Look at Romero, he say, hey, I remember that shot that David saved. Do you know what I mean? But listen, the camera's going to pan around. Who's this now? Let's have a look. Brandon. Mr. Brandon Williams, Mr. Manchester, left back, love him. Pereira, I seen you kick on Sterling, you madman. Look at you smiling. You think you're smart, don't you? Sort out your passing though. But listen, Phil Jones, Nemanja Matic, he's back in training, innit? It's funny, innit? We beat Spurs, we beat City, and all of a sudden, Nemanja Matic is back in training. That's no surprise to me. He wants part of it, doesn't he? Yes, Matic. But listen, you're going to have to work to get back into that midfield because guys like Fred and McTominay and look, just as I said, Frederico, you know. Listen, my man was sick against City. Listen, he ran the midfield and he's been playing better. He's improving bit by bit. And Diego's trying to ask him about it. And Fred's telling him, listen, I found my Brazilian passport, you know, bro. Look at him. he's come alive. The favela sauce has come to life at Manchester United. And here we go. We've got the young boys. Ethan Laird, Tuanzebe, Chongi, Gomez. All of them. Snoods on. Ready for action. Do you understand? But listen, I like Ethan, you know. He's quick. He's nippy. He's a right back. He loves to take on guys. I like guys like Wan-Bissaka. Hey, Sterling had a tough time. Do you understand? At home, because when Spider's on it. Do you get me? Ashley rolling with the young boys. Do you know what I'm saying? Big man Ash. Everyone's smiling. Greenwood. Got black gloves on. You know why he's got black gloves on, don't we, people? Because there's the man behind him with the black gloves. We know he wears black gloves, black socks, black training kit, black hat. Anthony Martial, you know it's a madness. Number 9, he's a gunman and he fires him. He fires him in. Do you understand? You got man like Marcus Rashford beside him and Harry making sure everyone gets to training on time and all that. I like Harry, you know, he's just come to the club and just settled in. But this is Carrington, people. This is where the training goes down. Nice to see you, Luke. Absolutely fantastic to see you. In fact, do you get me? We don't see you that often, but you're here now. Luke, Daniel James, I like this kid. He was at Swansea, he's come to United and he loves running. He could have been an athlete. I've told my man loves to run. Watch him in matches. He just loves to run up and down, up and down. He's got the heart and spirit for it. Do you know what I'm saying? So listen, Welsh Wizard on the left wing. Where have we heard that before? Left wing or the right wing, in fact. Oh, there we are. We've got all the boys out here. Coaches are out there as well. Can see Phil Jones doing his kick-ups. Who does he think he is? Because I don't forget what happened at Sheffield United. Philip, you ain't going to blag me. Do you understand me? But listen, he's out here to train. And this is probably the best place for him, to be honest with you. We've got Scotty McTominay and Brandon. Do you know what I mean? I like Brandon. He's involved. He's not scared of anything. Do you know what I mean? Typical Monk. That's what we like to see. Mancunian, the camera's going to pan across. Having a look at the netting. And we've got, who's this? Marcus Rojo, Juan Mata. Marcus Rojo. Look at him. He's always with the man them, you know, Rojo. He's always telling stories. Snood up, looking around him, making sure there's no enemies around. Look at him, he's telling Matt, yo, I chopped my man there last training session, you know. This is how Rojo goes on, though. He's like that on the pitch. Him and Baye at the back, no one was getting through. Who remembers that? Because I do. When them two at the back, yo, it was a tough time for strikers, you get me? 2 madmen at the back. So I like Rojo. Do you know what I mean? He's out there ready to train and chop another man. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, Kieran McKenna just eyeing up the session, thinking about what he's going to tell the boys for this game against AZ. Listen, it might not necessarily be an easy game, you know, against AZ because they're playing Ajax this weekend. And if they win, I think they go top of the league. So, you know what I mean? They're not no little dribby drab team, do you know what I mean? But listen, the balls are out. Rondo's starting. This is where you see a man's first touch. Quick mind, quick thinking. That's what it's about, do you know what I mean? Right foot, left foot, 1 touch, 2 touch. This is how you perfect it. This is where you work on it and sharpen those tools. Do you understand? Ashley Young having a laugh. Who's in the middle there? Now we've got Wan-Bissaka getting whacked up by Ash. Leave him alone. We need Spider for the next match. Look at Spider already. Stopping the ball. He's been in the middle for 2 seconds and look at him. He stopped it twice already. 50 million well spent. I guarantee you people, yeah, Phil Jones will end up in the middle. Guarantee it. Do you understand me? Some people say I'm a psychic. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if that's correct, but I'm guaranteeing you now, Phil Jones will end up in the middle of this rondo because I know a first touch when I see one. Do you understand me? I spotted it with Romelu Lukaku and I knew he was going to be out the door. Do you understand me? Now, as the play, who's in the middle now? Big Harry. Harry's in the middle. He's got to work. Why is he walking? Run. There you go. There you go. Him and Ash, two experienced guys in the middle, mature. The youngsters making them work. Look at him making them run around, run around like chickens and that. The ball's back in play again. Who's in the middle now? Brandon and Ashley, two defenders. Defend the ball. Yeah. Well, this is Man United training, as I said, people. Carrington, it's where it all goes down. This is just to warm up. Hey, look who's in the middle. Phil Jones. Listen, some of you did not believe I was going to tell. Listen, some of you did not believe I was right when I said Phil Jones was going to end up in the middle. I know some of you were thinking, nah. But listen, who's in the middle? Philip Jones, you know. Look at him. Sharpening those defensive skills, Philip. Go on, Philip. What's he doing? Do you understand me? But listen, Jimmy Garner's out there. Daniel James on the outside. Marcus Rashford's now in the middle. Greenwood and that. Most of the man them have got gloves on. It's serious stuff. Gonna flick across to the other side. I can see Diego Dalot. See Tuanzebe. Man like Axel. Do you get me? Axe's strike on that. That's what Axel does. Do you know what I mean? He takes an axe to strikers and they don't get past him. And remember Newcastle away. Do you understand me? Joe Linton, he's still struggling since that day, mate. They don't even call him Joe Linton no more. They just call him Joe because of Tuanzebe. Do you get me? Here's the big man. Here's the manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming out to view training, talking to a club official, hands in his pants. But listen, he should be used to this weather. He's from Norway. I've always thought it was icy and cold over there. Do you know what I mean? So surprised he's looking cold. Here's the reporter. Look at him. He's so excited to be here, isn't he? Look at him. Drops his mic. Look at the smile on his face. Hello, Ollie. Look at him. Hi. Nice to meet you. That's what he's saying. He's from Fox Sports, mate. And he's still gassed up to be at Man United training. Ollie fixing his collar. Ready to get interviewed, and look at the Fox man, he's straight into it, innit? Long coat, neck straight, stiff, moving his head like Gary Lineker does, and straight there's the mic under Ollie's mouth, and Ollie's straight into the questions. Do you know what I mean? But listen, huge week for Ollie, you know. 2 wins. Come on. Spurs and City. Come on. These are not shoddy teams, you know. These are teams that have been challenging for the title in the last 3-4 seasons, do you know what I mean? So listen, it's a huge week. Because everyone's talking about Pochettino this and Pochettino that. Well, guess who's in front of the mic today? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is, do you get me? Who's that over there lurking with a belly on? It's Rojo. He's telling stories. Listen, Rojo's always got a story to tell, you know. I'm telling you now. Look at him, telling another man another story. I wonder where they're taking him to do some martial arts training or something, preparing for his next start and all that. Is that him chewing gum again? Romero. Listen, anyone out there know how to get hold of Hubba Bubba or Wrigley's because he needs a sponsorship. Because every time I see him, he's just chewing gum. My man could be playing a match. He could be at training. Do you understand? He's always chewing. Every single minute. Chewing gum. I don't know if he's picked that up from Fergie or what, but he's always got something in his mouth, working them jaws. You get me? But look at this. Footwork, handwork. It's all important in today's game. People, listen, if you're a goalkeeper, yeah, you need to be able to work the ball with your feet. You need to be able to pass. Do you know what I mean? If you can't do that, you might as well go home. This is where our goalkeepers have to perfect themselves. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. With the hand, with the feet. It's no joke. It's part of the training plan. Do you understand me? Some people think you just train with your hands. No. You train with your ankles as well. Making sure your foot works, instep, your outside pass, your chips, your long balls, your short passes, your long passes. And that you can dive as well. And Romero's just showing off now because he didn't have to dive. Look at him. He's smiling. He knows it. You know? Romero, you know, David De Gea. Fresh from a derby win, left foot pass, hands are tight, strong, shoulders swinging, jumping like a kangaroo. There he goes again, tight hands. There's the left foot again, passes it, there's his catch. Listen, this is goalkeeper training at Manchester United. You have to be elite. This is where the serious stuff starts, people, because you know what? We get the balls out early on, don't they? Then they do a rondo, and then they get the huddle. And this is where Kieran McKenna starts talking to the lads. And we all know what he's saying to them. He's telling them, listen, boys, be proud of yourselves. 2 big wins in a week. Absolutely fantastic, lads. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he's telling him. Do you know what I mean? He's being serious, man. Derby win against City, the rivals and that. We went there and listen, we've played our football and that's how Manchester United's supposed to play. Do you know what I mean? For the most part. So he's well done. This is where Kieran lays down his tactics and his systems and his instructions. Look at Ollie, just watching on like a boss. Like Fergie did, do you get me? Just round the back, making sure everything's working. Greenwood trying to get close to Ollie to get in his ear to tell him I should be starting against AZ. Give me a chance. Do you know what I mean? I'm young. I know the alphabet. AZ starts with AZ. He knows it. Look at him. He's in his ear. He's trying to tell him. Boss, he's trying to get his attention on the slide. Do you get me? But listen. And this is what must have went down last week when we beat Spurs and when we beat City. Do you get me? Everyone's in good spirits. We've got a little Federico over there. We've got Matic, as I said earlier. And Pereira's got the ball at his feet. He needs to have the ball at his feet. Because listen, his passing's a bit off. But do you know what? He's got a bit of spirit about him. But nah, he needs to improve. So this is the best place for him. I tell no lies. Do you understand me? I was telling you the truth, people. Do you get me? Nice little wide shot here. The net and the grass and the pitch. This is Carrington. And it's Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? Manchester. Jimmy Garner. I like him. He's got technical ability. He pulls up his white socks. I like that. Do you know what I mean? So listen, the ball, it looks like there's a training session about to start. Look at Martial eyeing up the ball. Look at him, look at him, look at him. He's striking in training. Look, and that's my number 9. That's my number 9. Kieran McKenna's giving out instructions and he's aiming the ball at goal, you get me? That's what I like to see. Look through the crowd. Look at Scott McTominay, hands behind his back. Serious guy, robotic. I used to call him Robotic Scott. That was my name for him because it looks like he's been made in a lab. He's serious about his football, you get me? And he shows that on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? And I ain't going to lie. I'm going to tell you he's the greatest player in the world. He's not, but he rattles guys. He takes man out. Look at him. No smile. No messing about. Picks up his bib. He ain't messing about. Do you get me? Sometimes you need one of them in your team. And at the moment, United have got him in the team. Do you know what I'm saying? No smile. He hardly breathes. He's like a robot, mate. Puts on his bib and he's ready for action. You know what I mean? But this is Man United training. Jimmy Garner's there as well. So listen, big game. AZ Alkmaar. And you know who it is. It's your boy, Pundit Jay with the BUSHCAM for Full Time Devils. Yeah, until next time, I'm gone.